I'm done.
I already know. Ready now.
Ready? Okay.
I need you, you need me.
I won't make it easy for you now. I won't make it easy for you now.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, I'm here with the one and only Vicky C. I mean, the only way you don't know is Vicky C, you might have been living on a rock. Vicky C just came out of nowhere for this YouTube game. So tonight we're gonna have a little bit of a personal conversation so you can get to know Vicky and know a little bit more about her, the softer side of Vicky. Because you don't know Vicky have our joke them, but there's the softer side, the sensitive side. So we're gonna kind of like talk about that tonight. So yeah, Vicky, introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I am Vicky C. Oh my god, if you don't know me, you must be living under a rock, sad and lonely, with nobody. Alright, introduce yourself. Shar.
I can't bother. So tell us, who is Vicky?
Oh my god. So, Vicky. Whew, I am, let's say, I am a very jovial person. I'm full of enthusiasm, but just extra. I'm born before my time. Yeah, I'ma just love me.
Right,
Yeah.
it's she.
Me cute enough? No, Sharon, I'm not hypocrite. I'm pretty though.
No, of course you're
Say it.
cute. I always say that.
Oh god.
The
You
other
can't
day
trick
you
me.
do one video, because you know you always go out with yourself and take off your wig. So the other day you do one video. And my mother said, wait, Vicky see this? You sure? Good though. I'm like, yeah.
What about your mother at? What about your mother at Cold Forest right there that crazy me?
Oh my God. So Vicky, we know this personality, Vicky C, but I mean, of course, we know that there's a lot behind this personality. There's a lot that made you into the Vicky C that you are right now. So let's start a little bit. Which high school did you graduate from?
Oh Jesus. Jonathan Grant High School, the best high school. Everybody else high school is the worst. Sorry.
You mean the best in that parish?
In the world, girl,
No,
get over
girl.
yourself.
No, girl. Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do
not
that.
gonna debate about this again. I'm gonna tell you why from my school are the best school. I say because my school are the first school make people wear them uniform and them ankle. You cannot debate about this year. Argument done.
So that make it the best school because you have to wear it. No, I never go there. Anyway.
Because you want to wear a mini skirt, we get touch up in a bus.
Say,
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, so you graduated from high school. How long ago did you graduate from high school?
5 years.
5 years? Oh, nice. What did you major in? Did you do business or science? What did you do?
Oh God. The funny thing about it is that I did foods. I have two in foods and nutrition, two in home management, and I
Mhm.
cannot cook.
You can't cook. But
I don't like
apart of
cooking.
food and nutrition is cooking, the act of cooking. So how you get to where you can't cook?
Because you have a theory. You know, big people, you have sense, master. You
You
have
have
theory, you have
practical.
practical. Exactly. So, me not do good on the practical, but me do good on the theory. That's how I get to master.
Oh, so you can't read, but you can't put to practice what you read. Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Understood.
One of the accents on our big people.
So when you were going to high school, what did you want to become?
Whew. Well, I wanted to be an air hostess. I did Spanish. I have three in Spanish. Oh God, and then life just take a major toll upon my life. And then I just get confused. One day I want to be ear hostess, one day I want to be magla, one day I want to be doctor. They want to something me want to be. And see me, me not achieve none of them.
If you look now, okay, because I know that going through high school and stuff like that, like your career choice. Even now, I'm still evolving because it's still for me, it's still evolving. So today, right now, if I ask you what do you want to become, what would you say?
An entrepreneur.
Big up yourself, right? That's everybody. I got a son. May I agree with that? Yeah, yeah. Manipulate properly. Yeah. I so I know life hasn't been easy, and you've gone through a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. Kind of walk me through, because I know we've spoken about this before on my platform, where you do struggle with depression and stuff like that. If you care to share, though, what do you feel is the genesis of you starting to suffer from depression? What do you think caused it, if you know?
Well, I think it is like from way back when, from when I was like much younger, about when I was like about 7, 8. I was this kind of person. Like, when I consider say or person are so sensible. So
Mhm.
what me normally do is that I was always by myself. I'm always like withdrawn, right? So I used to
Mhm.
have a ill back at my house. I always go on it, I'm sit down. I'm a talk to myself. I can't say me start man enough. I'm start talk to myself. I
That's
joke.
good.
I used to talk to myself, and then whenever I wasn't like me, no, I wasn't like that, because I was like quiet, and like if things bother me, I was keep it to myself first. I think like from way back when I was like about 7, 8, from there so everything start, because I never used to talk about anything. I always like stay by myself, and I hurt inside, but I don't like show it. I always say like I don't show emotions.
So do you feel like, because we see each other up on the platform and stuff like that, we have conversation, we run joke and stuff like that, but the one thing where you always say, you and love don't go together. I want to
Yeah.
know why. I want to know why, because it has to be something that caused that. So I want to know why you have that mentality when it comes down to love.
Well,
Yeah.
growing up, right?
Mhm.
Growing up, I've trusted like so many persons growing up, and what I realized is like the more you trust persons, the more you get hurt, right? So I used
Mhm.
to have this guy with me to trust, and I think I shared my story already when him tried for like molest me, right? And I never tell anybody that. I write in my book until my mother find it, right? And then like everybody I always know them always try to hurt me. Like them say them love me, but at the end of the day, you cannot love somebody and treat them bad or try to hurt them.
Fast.
So that is why I'm think me incapable of loving, because of the things where men do from
Mhm.
them time there. It doesn't matter what them say or what them try to do. It's like we put up a barrier. So I just cannot love. I don't know why.
So it's not that you're incapable of loving, is that you don't want to.
I don't want to. I don't need to. I don't have to. I'm my own bigger man. I do.
I deal with you. Oh, I don't want to. I don't care to. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Everybody have
You hear
one.
that? You hear
Everybody,
that, chat?
yeah, everybody have one. Everybody have one.
And what kind of grasses family them live months?
So let's talk a little bit more about depression, because it's a topic that a lot of people don't talk about, and every one of us in some way or another, whether we understanding or not, we suffer from some form of a depression. It might not be as severe, but it does happen because you get sad, you get depressed if something happens and stuff like that. While a lot of us might be able to do this, and not a lot of people are able to do that. So how do you cope with this on a day-to-day basis? I know you have your highs and your lows.
Well, it's funny. it is very funny to say that this person that like people see, I'm not always this. Like, how do I cope? Um, I drink. I drink. I don't drink a lot like when I was like about like 2 years ago. My just basically sent me a junkie 2 years ago. My legit drunk every day for 3 months straight.
Well,
So I drink but not as much, and I it's like I'm pick up a bad habit. So I'm like start to smoke because that is how much I feel like it would have been like combat the pain. So like the pain I come, but yeah, try to find something for like ease it up. So that is why I'm like start drink and start smoke, right?
mm-hmm.
So how do I cope? Well, I like upon people life and I like trouble them. I like cause people upon them life because I'm like to make people happy. And person
Mm-hmm.
can say, oh, she's fake or whatever. This is just naturally me. I like to make people happy. So since I started YouTube, I always get from people like people, me don't know, you know. Some people speak Japanese, me go on the level cause them, me not trouble them, because we just want to make everybody happy. You get me? I try to say, and when man gets sad, and it's sad to say, when man gets sad, man listen to sad song.
Because it
Yeah,
helps you release your emotions, right? It brings on the tears and stuff like that.
I'm
It
not an emotional person
Yeah, you keep
like
saying that,
that.
but you are. You keep saying that, but you are. The fact that when you get sad or in a mood, you turn to a sad song or whatever, th- you're emotional. You're expressing your emotion in a
But
different
me
way.
not go bad.
Girl, listen, I can tell you sometimes there are days where I'll get up and I just feel a certain type of way, and it's not because of any event that has happened. When I just feel sad and I just feel a type of way. So for me, you go watch one African movie or some movie where it cause me to cry, so I can feel better. Literally. Like no joke. Like me just do that just to get the emotions out because me feel sad, but I don't know why I feel sad. Like me can't explain it or express it because me couldn't say because a person that do this or that. It's just that a feeling that comes over me. And me just go watch a movie and chill and that's how I deal with it, by myself. Me trying not to put it on other people. On a personal note, no, I watch, I observe you, like when you dip on your lives and stuff like that. And one live me I watch with you, I'm observe you go through a couple different emotions on that live. Like me literally watch you high, medium, low, then back to high again. Me I pre the live, I miss the movements, and me I look on it, and I say, because sometimes when people are laugh and I smile, there's so much behind that laugh. And sometimes a lot of people are so blinded by the smile, they forget to check on the person. Because me a kiki every day, that doesn't mean that I'm okay. But it's you're on a platform. It's you're not being fake, but it's a show. You know what I mean? You're not being fake, but you're on here to entertain. And that's what you come to do. But I watched you on that live and I watched you go through me spit on your face, you come off, I'm gonna come back. No, I'm a pre.
You know, it's funny that you said that though. It is very, very funny that you say it. Because I remember when the first time when I tell somebody the country, I'm gonna go on live. I realize it with myself. I realize it with myself. Like my did here and me a laugh and then I just and then yeah, the only one realize it. Me like my knowledge say, and then some people say like my bipolar or my have mood swings or whatever, or my have DID, but I don't think it's DID because whatever. But it always happen. When happy, then we just get sad. Then it's like stairs. You just
Yeah.
climb it and just drop back down. I just so musty. I don't know why.
No, I
And you're
saw
the
it.
only one that ever notice it.
I'm like, hold on, are you okay? Like I was literally looking and I'm like, is Vicky okay? Because more than anything, like no, I met you on this platform, but honestly, you're a genuine person and real life, somebody else nothing happened to you, real talk. So Must say no, that no look right. Like, we need to see what go on this or stuff like that. Like, even even the conversation I had the other night on live, I really wanted you to be there. Like when I thought of that, I was thinking of you personally when I had that conversation because I know. So I really wanted to have that conversation. I wanted you to be a part of it because I know that this is something that you struggle with. And if you can get the information, if I even like just hearing, because I didn't know you'd be willing to like talk about it. So if I could get you to hear it without me saying, Vicky, this is for you, that was my aim. So when you popped up in the chat, I was like, thank you, Jesus, she reach. She reached. No joke. I was like, yeah, I'm glad she reached because I want you to know that even though we just met or you just met a few people, there are genuine people that you have met that genuinely care about you. And and your ups and downs. And if you ever need anything, you can pick up the phone and say, hey, you know, this was happening. If I even just to talk or if it cuss we out because hey, you rub me out good and proper, But
I don't know. I just get fun for cuss, Me no know something wrong with me now. Me just go pop people like just cuss the people them for no reason at all.
the person that can rub me out them way they am a laugh. Like legit. Nobody can come class with them way they am still a laugh. You mad? Oh my goodness. Oh man, I see something. Nobody can do them something I'm a laugh. You just got in and hey, that thing's a real fight.
Who say? I don't know why I'm still some love class people and style people. I'm a liar. My liar. My liar about Katrina. My life for true. I'm a mix up. My love class people name.
Hey, you
Yeah,
change
I'm
about
scared.
quick sometimes. Yes, yes. It's like, what? No, me liar. Oh my God. But yeah, no, that's why I really wanted to have this conversation with you. Like, I don't want it to go too deep in it because then you don't want too many people like too deep in your personal life. But I just wanted to open this platform so people can kind of understand who Vicky is, and kind of understand where Vicky coming from and stuff like that. I know it's enough to take the cuss out personal because just jokes. It's literally just jokes. Don't take the cuss out them personal. If Vicky
It
cook
is just jokes.
personal,
That is how I am. That is just almost it because at the end of the day, and then Active Chips said something when I was on my life. She said the person I always try to make everybody laugh, always at the person side. And then I think at that point I'm actually sitting and realizing and say yes because I don't like when people sad because I know how it is to like to be sad for like days without having a reason to be sad. Make have days when I just don't want to be like my have days I'm gonna be for like 3 days. I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to sleep. The only thing I want to do drink, smoke, and like think about everything. And it's just like it would have like it's like you don't have control over your emotions and you don't have control. It's like a different person just take over. You would have kind of like bipolar in a one way because it's like I have different personalities. I will be happy this minute, the next minute I'm sad, the next minute I'm mad, the next minute me I jump up and down, the next minute I'm just sitting quiet. So it is and it is real and it's affecting so many people but they're afraid to talk about it. I'm always like sometimes like I have a lot of brothers and sisters and like out of everybody like I'm the only one that's suffering with this and I always ask myself like why me, why them, why me have to go through that because it's just like some just take away your joy and your happiness. Sometimes I just don't it just feel like so sometimes I don't have a reason to live. Sometimes I just want to feel. Sometimes I have suicidal thoughts. Sometimes, and as big as my be now, I still have suicidal thoughts. I still say, all right, I'll cut my skin, but I don't do that anymore because I realize that. And then looking at my scars, I'm like, not a God, somebody could have told me if I remember at Bellevue. Because the amount of scars on my hand, on my hand, and my foot. And I'm like, why did I do this? But um, I think that, and this is what I think, like he is my pain. So if somebody like says something bad to me, I just cut my skin. I'm always like, you cannot hurt me. Your words cannot hurt me. How I can hurt myself. So and then I found pleasure in doing that. I'm actually cut my skin and just watch the blood. I come out and just I laugh. Like legit, like I have one video record and do it. And I laugh. I'm like, no, something, that is scary movie there. Something really wrong with my brain. But true.
Oh my goodness. But remember, like Monique said the other night, with the whole cutting off yourself, it's it's an expression. It's kind of like you're trying to associate the pain with something. Like if somebody says something we're supposed to hurt, it's like you actually want to physically feel the hurt for no say. You know what I mean? That this is what hurt feels like. This is what actual pain feels like. So I'm a mad girl. If it's not, if it didn't mad you down there at Bellevue, I just feel like you have to take extra care of yourself. More than anything else, you have to start put yourself first and stop put everybody else's happiness before yours. Like
Yeah, that is
you need
true.
to stop
That
putting
is true.
everybody
Like
else's happiness before yours.
like getting like since recently I've like started to acknowledge my own feelings, my own emotions because I always put people first and that is true. I always put people first. Like I will have my last and give it away and don't know omega money. Like that is how me stay. And then the thing about it is that like I've been in some relationships where I am not. It's like I cannot express myself. Like when I come and say, "Oh, Shar, said this and that happened to me." Like I couldn't express myself, and then like I was afraid to like tell people say, "Oh, like I'm having some issues
Mhm.
and whatever." So them actually like see it for themselves, and then it kind of like push them away because like them like I'm start act certain ways, and then it's like you don't have control over it, you don't have control over it because a lot of time I just get mad. I'm in my house and my sister says something to me. I'm gonna just get mad find everybody like they just tear down the house, kill everybody. Like it's just a rage where sometimes I'm afraid of it. Like sometimes I get angry. I'm actually afraid of myself. Like I want to run the body, if that makes sense. Yeah, I
Mhm.
want to run the feet. Yeah, like me trying not to get angry because I'm gonna get angry like I have somebody inside of me where when she just come out, she just go on with herself and she just mash up the police and just yeah.
Listen. So are you going to therapy or are you talking to somebody or no?
No, I am not. Like I have some things in my life that I don't want to like let out. I don't want nobody to know about it. Like I think it's like between me and God. So I don't think I should go to see a therapist or a counselor or whatever. Like I made attempts to, but when I sit down and think about it, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do this because at the end of the day, and then I know it's confidential, but is it really confidential? So those things, and then I have some things in my past or in my head, like I think that I don't want to let them go. Like I can let them go, but I don't want to let them go
You're
because
not
the hurt
ready. You're
and
not
the
ready.
pain, I'm not ready. It's like it is what sustains me. Like the hurt I'm gonna go through and the pain and all of them something that is like it is what sustains me. So it's like make me into that person I'm gonna be. Like I'm very defensive over me. It's not funny. Like it's sad to say because you want to let go something will make you sad, but at the end of the day, you don't want to let it go because it makes us sad, right? But it teaches you like these, it's like lessons that I don't want to let go. Precious, it's like them precious to me. So even when people say let go and forget about it, I don't want to, and I don't. If somebody tell me something, let's go or forget about it, me just feel like me that just eat them alive. Like that's how it makes me feel. And it's sad because at the end of the day, who wants to be sad?
I
Not
think
me.
I think you're thinking about it the wrong way though, because you're thinking that if you go talk about it, then you're gonna heal and then you're gonna forget. But healing doesn't mean that you're gonna forget. Healing just gives you a better way of processing that hurt. You're still gonna remember it, but the burden that you feel now, that's gonna go away, and that's a good part. So you're not gonna forget. You're not gonna forget to the point where somebody's gonna come and do that to you again. But right here, it's gonna feel so much better when you get to that point when you're ready to let it go. Because everybody go through them process. Everybody. I can't tell you when you're ready to do this or what, because I share my stories when I'm ready to share my stories. In a sense, nobody force you and say, go talk to this, no, whatever. Because if you're not ready, in a sense. So it's a process. So not be hard on yourself or not like that, but don't think of it like you're letting it go and then somebody can do that to you again or whatever it is. Yeah, let it go so that right here, so you can be happy. Even though you know what happened, you can process it a different way and channel it a different way in your life. So you can be a different person and a better person. Because even though you feel like it's helping you, it's actually holding you back. So you have to really take your time, process it, but know that it's not, they're not telling you to let it go so that you forget about it and then you fall back into the same track. It's just so that you can be a better version of yourself. That's all it is. So whenever you're ready to do that, go do that. And you still gonna be a same happy Vicky. And still gonna come. The part where you're not gonna change. So irregardless, how when you're so healed, you're still gonna come for people. So,
Exactly. I still like a class and a stuff. But I feel like I still like a soon upon life and turn this on the hungry belly and an avant up dress and breathe. I
exactly.
still like a do it.
So,
But
yeah,
I feel like they're gonna start doing it.
that's what I'm saying. So like you get your healing in a bit of the part there you're going because that is you though. That's you. You cause out people and they say, hey, what going or you stay, yeah? Right, that's so. So I
Rightly
believe
so.
that's just a part of life. But I'm gonna end this video here. But I want to say thank you though for coming on and so we can have this honest conversation and being so open and honest about yourself because a lot of people can't do that. As much as they think so that's not nothing, that's a big deal. You acknowledging the things that you're going through and are willing to discuss them on this platform and so that somebody else can be brave enough to say, so may I go through this too? And whatever, because the aim of this is to help somebody else as well. So even through your trauma, you are helping somebody else. So I appreciate you and I thank you for coming on. You're gonna rub me out later on a live. No?
You
Um,
better believe it. I'm gonna see Charlotte up on the live and make a cuss her. I'm not gonna stop, I'm sorry. I can't be. Man, no, I know some man thing. I know some people stop it though. Must say me go
listen,
power live, Char. I must say them young me on the live. Must say must start walk and want somebody in about a army a day. Must say them give us something. Must say that run up the war. Must say me think me for the worry for them young me. Man, I was again. Man, nobody's like a pig no trouble. I'm sorry. Them
make
young me.
my care manager. But
Them young me girl.
oh my god. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm Shar and that's the girl, Vicky.
Vicky C. Let's do the power Linda something. The power pop.
Which one?
One, two, three. This.
Hey. Bye, guys.
I won't make it easy for you now.